players can provide the very best of our services to you, and that happens when everyone gets involved. So there are clubs, there are going to be welcome days.
Gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
Are we live? Modesto JC and Santa Rosa JC have been playing since 1925. They are the last named junior colleges in California. Today, they meet on Bailey Field coming off wins last week. Who will move their record to 2-0? MJC or SRJC? You'll find out next. This Santa Rosa. Welcome to Bailey Field on the campus of Santa Rosa Junior College for this CCAA matchup between the number 18 host Santa Rosa JC and number 4 Modesto JC. I'm Chris Babcock, and thanks for joining us wherever you may be for this matchup. The Bear Cubs will kick off in their dark blue uniforms, MJC in their white uniforms. Both are coming off wins, kind of a different tale last week. Kickoff has returned, and he's got room to run. And it's returned nearly out to the 58-yard line, or the 48-yard line for Modesto. And Malone with the nice return. For the Pirates, and they're a great field position. Their quarterback is Day Tafoya, and it's a inside, bounced outside run, and it'll go for a first down. That's Bryson Davis. What did he do last week? Pedestrian, 9 carries for 213 yards, 3 touchdowns, and was the player of the week for the Coaches Association of the 3C2A. You can't have a much better debut for that young man out of Manteca High School. 1st and 10 on the Bear Cubs 25-yard line. Tafoya showing the ball skills and to pick up 8 yards. This is brilliant. Modesto's going to line up at the ball. We'll see if we can get a quick replay. As a defensive lineman, you just got to go to the quarterback. Don't bite and get off your feet. It's like a jump shot. Don't lose your feet. Tafoya with the play fake, pump fake, and gets the first down, or near first down. It's a jet sweep. Clark out of Ripon is tackled, so now it'll be 3rd down and 4. And the Bear Cubs defense got to pay attention, know where guys are lined up. Modesto's going to get right back up on the football. 3rd and short, little pick and pull, and it'll be just short of the yard to gain. It'll be 4th and short. Modesto, one of the high-powered offenses consistently in the state. Last year averaged just over 446 yards. They rushed for 339 yards against Laney last week. And equipment violation, as Jimenez will have to go to the sideline and get his knee pads fixed, or lack thereof. They're going to run with a fullback here. Mateo Galicio as a fullback. This is a heavy set for the Pirates. And not a big gain for Davis, but he will get the first down. The thing that the Pirates need to improve on is their red zone TD scoring. Last year they were one of the worst in the state. It's a high-powered offense, but coffee's for closers. They got to get the ball in the end zone. Last week against Laney, they got into the red zone 3 times. They scored twice. Last year, 53% inside run, and Davis takes multiple defenders to tackle him, and it's a 3-yard gain for the Pirates. For the Bear Cubs, they need to stop the run, no question about it. And we mentioned the 339 yards. They need to cut down on the penalties. 14 for 95, and some of those in crucial times, and establish the running game. They only ran for 45 yards last week, and a good running game can help you play a little defense. Speaking of defense, coming up from a safety position, solo tackle in space, Mr. Scardina and Polo Georges coming up and grabbing cloth. Watch the defenders from the Bear Cubs get to the football here with rude intentions, and then everybody getting to the ball, running to the football. 3rd down and 7. Bubble screen out here in the flat, and it's going to be short. It'll be 4th down and 1.5, and Coach Stivers is not going to hesitate. And this is their heavy formation, multiple tight ends. Well, they can bootleg out of this. 2 fullbacks. But go with what got you there. And Davis down inside the 1, and it's a touchdown. Modesto Junior College. Well, they were set up with the great return and literally just ran the ball south here to the south end zone and took care of business. Just watch that white mass of humanity of the offensive line of the Pirates. Emmanuel Garibay will be on to kick the extra point. It's up, and it's good. And the Pirates, with a key 3 possession, leave 7-0. You're watching Santa Rosa Junior College football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Santa Rosa JC Athletics. This Santa Rosa Junior College football game on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by Santa Rosa JC Athletics. Go to srjcathletics.com to learn more about the pretty Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express, always at your service. Pasalacqua and Pasalacqua LLP. We are members of the community who happen to be darn good lawyers. American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for over, it's fine. a kick and taken along at the 5-yard line by Moore, and he's tackled at around the 18-yard line by Mayo. I love mayo and mustard on my sandwiches. Here come the Bear Cubs. Last week, not much of a running game, but Portis had a lot of success in the air once the Bear Cubs were able to get off the press coverage of CCSS, or CCSF, big fella. And next to him is Zion Williams. Bear Cubs need to find a running game today. We'll give you the 3 keys to victory for both teams after this play. Portis, he's got a receiver, and it's in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Sean Randall. Here are the 3 keys to victory. Three keys of victory. First for the Pirates. We don't have a graphic. That's my fault. Rise and shine. 2 hours and 45-minute drive out here. So the whole team needed to get up, be ready to play, and travel. Hitch route caught. Not enough for a first down, but it'll be 3rd down and 3. Ball security. The Pirates had 5 fumbles, 3 of those lost. And do your job. Coach Stiver thought they were too excited last week. 12 penalties, etc. So they've got to cut those down. Santa Rosa, we mentioned, stop the run, cut down the penalties, and establish the running game. Here'd be a chance you'd maybe establish that running game. Portis, we got 2 fullbacks in the ISO block, and it'll be a chain moving first down and then some. 11-yard gain or 12-yard gain for Williams, and I love that formation for Santa Rosa JC. Quick substitution. I love the tempo. Portis lets everybody get set for a full count, and it's a hat on a hat. The Bear Cubs at their own 40-yard line. Williams, and doesn't pick up much. It'll be 2nd and 10. Last week, Scott had 5 receptions for 133 yards more, 3 receptions for 71 and a TD, and Eli Evans, 7 catches for 48. He had a TD. And then Campbell and Williams combined for 4 other receptions. So you got 3 different guys catching touchdown passes. That's a great sign for Santa Rosa. Bubble screen. Scott, can he beat the one-on-one? And he can't. This is a missed block out in space by Sean Randall. Mr. Stallworth out in space. And Wartson just beating the blocker and wrapping up in space. Well done by the Modesto Christian alum, Elmo Wartson. 3-by-1 set for the Bear Cubs. We flipped sides we've stayed on the same side, but the Bear Cubs have moved their bench over to here, and it's a sack. And getting there for the Pirates. Melion also getting there out of Manteca. And Cavello will have to come on to punt. Had a great game last week. Great punt. It's going to kind of get a Santa Rosa bounce, and it'll go to the 26-yard line where the Pirates will have their second possession.
Marked at the 26-yard line, it'll be 1st and 10, Modesto from right there.
Who had a there are a lot of defenders had a nice game last week for Santa Rosa JC. Rabdello, 8 tackles, a fumble recovery. The defense had 4 sacks. They created a couple of turnovers, and the offense so they were +3 in the sacks, which is always great. Inside run, And aforementioned, hadn't had a chance to talk to him, but Caden Holman comes up and makes the play. They need to improve the Bear Cubs of tackling in space, but also in traffic. Santa Rosa, the Pirates are going to run inside. We mentioned these teams have been playing, first started playing in 1925. We'll give you a little history after this play. You got to get multiple hats there. Davis, there's a smart train that runs in Sonoma. It might be better just to ride on Davis. After initial contact, watch how far he carries the defense. 5, 10, 13 extra yards after original contact. Davis is a load. Got to get multiple hats there if you're Santa Rosa. Inside run, another plethora of one of the running backs for the Pirates. Caden Bailey, no relation to Bailey Field out of Hillmar, quickly gets up the field. He also can play a little slot for the Pirates. After they get their first down, that's when they'll speed things up. Modesto leads in the all-time series 22-11 with 2 ties. The first 2 games played in 1920. Speed option, a staple of the Rusty Stivers offense, and it goes for a 12-yard gain. Speed option. Always. They'll probably run it 3 or 4 different times today, and it's no fake. Attack. The lineman's going to attack, or the quarterback's going to attack the line of scrimmage, and either keep it. Most of the time, it's a quick pitch to the running back, and it's first down, 32-yard line of the Bear Cubs. Another running back in for the Pirates. This time, it's Aiden Muhammad out of Enox, and he picks up 8 yards. Not a good start for the Bear Cub defense. And these teams played for a lot, and then they wouldn't play for a long time. They started in 1925, played through 28, then, in the 50s played, went through a little bit of the 80s playing ball out to the flat, and you got to tackle in space. There's 2 missed tackles in one-on-one situations. Kyron Jackson Davis and the normally sure tackling Silas Polo Georges, both missing tackles out in space. We talked about got to tackle out in space. Break down, he didn't there, and then you got to break down there. Those are attempted arm tackles. Not good. Pirates quickly up to the football. Double tight set. Power. And not much there. Short gain. So in 95 they played and then didn't play again till 2008. But they have played the last 3 seasons. 2022 the Pirates won 15-7. 2023 was 51-41. That was Portis's debut at quarterback. Nearly broke the school record, but it was a loss for the Bear Cubs. Davis is tackled. And then last year it was 51-14 Pirates at MJC. Tafoya looking over to the bench. We'll get the call, known as the NASCAR offense. They rushed for 254 yards a game last year. Missed tackle in space. Hustling to the football. Brandon Williams gets the tackle, and it'll be 4th down. Great job by the Bear Cubs, and this is a weakness of the Pirates last year, of scoring touchdowns in the red zone. On to kick for the Pirates, Isaac Padilla. He was 3 for 3 on extra points last week against Laney. Going to be a 26-yard field goal. Kick is up, and it's good. It's 10-0 Pirates. You're watching Bear Cub football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Santa Rosa JC Athletics. When you need a lawyer, it is important to work with someone who is a careful listener, a strong communicator, and an assertive advocate. Richard, try it again. I got burped. Somebody burped me on the. I'm just going to see if Dave. And we appreciate our partnership with Matt Markovich and the Santa Rosa JC Bear Cubs, covering football. Text in with Coach McMillan. We'll be covering some basketball games, but he had more important things to do, like salmon fishing off the Golden Gate, out from the Golden Gate Bridge, not from the bridge, out in a boat. Bear Cubs return it to the 20-yard line. Santa Rosa really, last week, they grabbed victory from the jaws of defeat in overtime. City College of San Francisco had the football at the 1-inch line and then decided to bring in and switch their backfield and bring in a Wildcat quarterback. And the ball was snapped over the Wildcat quarterback's head. Gindel with the run out of San Marin. Nice gain, 5-yard gain. That's solid start toward the running game for Santa Rosa, which they need dearly today and this season to keep Portis healthy. So the ball's snapped over the Wildcat quarterback's head. It makes it a longer should have just went with the quarterback sneak like they did the previous play to get down there. Portis juggles the snap. It's going to be a middle screen and going to get the forward progress. It's going to be 3rd and 2. And then we're going to bring in, speaking of substitution, here comes the heavy formation for the Bear Cubs. I got to find out what they call it. Anyway, forces a longer field goal. The Bear Cubs block it, and they win in overtime, 41-38. Portis lets everybody get set. And coming from the backside, you got to block the backside, especially Mr. Stallworth. Uncontested to get to the backfield. And this is a defense of Modesto that lost a player that actually was practicing with them. Headed to West Virginia, so they're down a guy, but that's the story of Modesto football. They want to get players in and get them out. So the Bear Cubs don't pick up the first down, and it's a punt, and the ball's down at the 35-yard line where the Pirates will have their second possession with a minute 13 left in the first quarter. This is the second of 6 Santa Rosa JC games that we'll be bringing you here on NorCal Sports TV. Our referee is Kenny Leffel, known Kenny for a long time. Linesman Greg Owen, field judge Stephen Young, Ed Hirsch is the back judge. Shallow crosses, a little mesh concept, and we've got a flag, and it's probably going to be a hold. Mesh concept, you've got everybody's rubbing through, a lot of traffic going on, and it's a hold, and this will be backed up. Umpire is Lance Phillips. Side judge is John Bent. Line judge is Kyrie Jefferson. And back judge is Ed Hirsch. So it'll be the Pirates playing behind the chains.
Penalty puts the ball to the 25-yard line. First and 20.
Somebody was deeply into the scout film this week. Watch for Polo Georges come out and get his hand in the passing lane. He's the safety. He's near the hash mark. He reads this and nearly picks it for, I don't want to get into it. We didn't have a summer trip up here to Sonoma this year with no horse racing. Didn't go to the fair. I digress. Empty backfield after the motion to Foya, and it's incomplete. So vertical route out with running back Davis out of the backfield and didn't like the traffic, and it goes incomplete. Had the tight end wide open as a former tight end coach. Makes me sad we don't throw the ball to the tight end who's wide open. We'll get over it. 3rd down and 20 here for the Pirates. Tafoya, 9 route. Incomplete. Pretty good coverage there by Kyron Jackson Davis. And incomplete to Maynor. And the Pirates will punt for the first time today. Martin will punt. 2 inside the 20 last week on 4 punts. Scott, lethal returner, needs to get this, energize this Bear Cub offense, setting them up in good field position, which they should get. Scott, fair catches, and Bear Cubs will take over on their own 38 with 27 seconds left in the first quarter. I'm Chris Babcock, and thanks for joining us wherever you may be. First and 10, and it wasn't the fourth quarter. It's first quarter. We'll run laps after the game here on the track. Play action. We've got a middle screen, and he's got a nice alley to run through. And he picks up a nice chunk. Give him 14 yards, and that's Eli Evans on the middle screen. Lineman pass set, and then get upfield. And they go block people, and if you don't block people, run full speed at them, and if they avoid you, that's as good as a block. So the Bear Cubs pick up the first down, and they're inside the Pirate territory. And then that'll be the end of the first quarter. Bear Cubs trail 10-zip to the number 4 ranked Modesto Junior College Pirates. You're watching Bear Cub football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Santa Rosa JC Athletics. Washer Express, proud partners of Santa Rosa Junior College Athletics, is the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. And if you want the best deal in town, ask us about our unlimited wash club. Look for the Union 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express, always at your service. Next week, the Bear Cubs will travel down to Monterey, and the Pirates. You know, I write these down, Jason, and then they get lost in my notes. And then we get a little love from Trey. Bear Cubs, 1st and 10, Pirate territory. Portis in the gun. Quick throw on the glance route, and it's another first down. Joseph Campbell, big target, makes the catch, understands the situation, doesn't expose himself to extra hit, protects the football. Well done. Bear Cubs get a little tempo, their best drive of the game. Remembering Coach DePolo's words last week, when something goes wrong, don't panic. Didn't look like it was going to be much of a play, but you're going to take 4 yards anytime you can on first down. Tackling out here in space is Reyes Diaz. Nice play by him. Watch the white jerseys run to the football here and finish the play. Nice effort. 2-by-2 set by both teams. Williams has got room to run right up the gut. 7-yard gain. What's that song? More, more, more. How do you like it? How do you like it? That is the best defense that the Bear Cubs can present today, is running the football. Establishing the run and the pass on this drive for the Bear Cubs as they trail 10-zip. Another bubble screen out in space. And this time the Pirates get a lot of jerseys to the football. Scott. And sometimes plays aren't going to get you a big gain, but sometimes, in the great words of Kenny Rogers, know when to hold them and know when to fold them. You don't want to take a loss on that play. Credit the Pirates defense for tackling in space. 2-by-2 set. Williams again next to Portis. He's going to change the play. Quick, they're going to have an in-and-out combination here. That's not burger and fries either, folks. I digress. Williams spin cycle and somehow gets a yard. Zion pressing the run there. Short gain. It'll be 3rd down and 12. Padilla's, actually Cavello's range is probably around 40 yards at this longest, so they need to get a few yards. Obviously, they want to get a first down. Portis, vertical route. He's got a receiver, but great recovery in the end zone. Mayo, initially, he looked beat. But the recovery on this is not panicking. Top of your screen. And the receiver releasing inside gives better positioning for the Pirates defenders to make a play, and that's exactly what happened. Our first turnover of the game, and Mayo goes up and gets this football. That's how you high point a football, young man. Nice job. Not well at the mesh point with the handoff to Davis and give Tafoya the tackle. So the Bear Cubs knocking on the door. Portis throws his second interception. And you don't like those end zone interceptions at all. They do not taste well at all or good. Speed option. And Davis. Fumble. Bear Cub football. Chicken strips. We got Chick-fil-A right across the street. And what a lunchtime treat that is. Watch the Bear Cubs come out and punch this ball out of the hands of Davis. This is their 6th fumble in a game and a quarter. Watch right there. Trying to get the defender who that was. But Defensive coaches will tell you this. Good things happen when you run to the football. So the Bear Cubs go a little complimentary football, and they create a turnover. Williams, nice job of getting south on that run. Can we show that again, Jason? See if I can see the defender who dislodged this football. Oh, it's a better look. Thank you. Bam. Caden Holman running to the football, and good things happen. In window, middle screen. And swerving his way through 101 traffic. And Randall moves the chains. This is a Bear Cub team. They are going to screen the you-know-what out of you. So you're going to have to tackle in space. You're going to have to deal with the blockers. Great job by Keon Moore being a great teammate of blocking in space and not holding. Another screen. I would imagine this week on defensive practice for Modesto, they had a lot of screen practice. Like, okay, we're going to have a screen period right here. Tomorrow we're going to have another screen period. In 10 minutes, it's all you face is screens. And your guys learning to deal with the blocker and tackle in space. 2nd and 9. Glance route. Known as a glance or a slant, doesn't matter. Eli Evans with a first down for Santa Rosa, and they're inside the red zone at the 14-yard line. So they give various looks because that kind of looks like a screen, but the key for him is getting the football out on time. A lot of space at the top of your screen. Portis, flat route. Scott doesn't get much. Tackled in space by Charles Wright out of Lathrop. He had an interception and a 29-yard return last week against Laney. 2nd down and 8. The key of red zone offense, every play make it positive. That'll always put you in a better situation. You can't lose yards. 2-by-1 set, bottom of your screen is Randall. And then Williams just running with rude intentions. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Santa Rosa Junior College. This is a little video clip of how to be patient as a running back. Zion, watch him follow the blockers. You got the puller, and he's literally just pushing him into guys. Pushes them again. And although Daniel didn't make a lot of physical contact, he was present. He was present for class, and Williams was guiding him along. And the Bear Cubs create the turnover, and it's points off turnover. And then we've got a flag. A brilliant drive. Holman creates the turnover, and the Bear Cubs take advantage. Screen, glance route, Williams, end zone. There's the drive. That's a great shot there. Points off the turnover. And Cavello will be on to kick. It's up and it's good. Let's watch that play one more time before we take a break. Great drive by the Bear Cubs, and what a finish. And Williams just guiding along, and his teammates helping out. You did a great job blocking on that play, Christopher Horton out of Napa. You're watching Bear Cub football on NorCal Sports TV. That is what a coach defines complimentary football. Portis throws the interception into the end zone. The Bear Cub defense comes back. Holman with the strip tackle, and the Bear Cubs answer. Cavello into the end zone, and the Pirates will bring it out. And then rallying to the football is this Bear Cub kickoff team. Ed Bernich out of Petaluma makes the play, and the Pirates will take over on their own 14-yard line. Watch the black jerseys break down in space and then rally to the football. You got to come down, break down, get a little Tom Petty, break down, and go ahead and give it to me. Then tackle and rally to the football. The second of 6 games of Santa Rosa JC football that will bring you here on NorCal Sports TV. Robledo, watch 18 come up and finish this play out in space. He had 8 tackles last week and a fumble recovery. You slow play this, and then your teammates rally. 2nd down and 12. Tafoya has a lot of time, but who read that correctly? Polo Georges, the Petaluma alum. It's verticals, and 4 recognizes this. Everything's in front of him. He's not going to overreact until he has to. And a pass defense for him. Middle screen. And nice tackle. Kyron Jackson Davis. Knowing the situation, down and distance, playing football is a physical game, but it's also a mental game. Situation. You don't overreact. They didn't overplay any of the play fakes, and able to make the play. And a stop for this Bear Cub defense. And Scott should have room to return here. He looked like he put his hand up. I'm not sure why he did, because you can hear the coaches from Santa Rosa next door. He had room to run. Santa Rosa, as the defense steps up, Williams, who finished that last scoring drive with a punishing run, will get the ball again. And he picks up 3. So remember what I said, your best defense today, if you're Santa Rosa, could be a good running game. And they've established that here. In these on that drive, the previous drive, and this drive so far. Pirates showing blitz. It's picked up. Portis has got time, corner route, and it's in and out of the hands of Joseph Campbell.
Intended for Joseph Campbell.
Charging.
Coverage on that play by Charles Rosa.
Small victories in life and broadcasting. 3rd down and 8 for Santa Rosa. I appreciate the Bear Cubs trying to take a shot there on second down. Having the confidence that you're going to get it on 3rd down. 3-by-1 set. Bottom of your screen is Eli Evans. Portis switching the play. Edge blitzer. One-on-one. Incredible catch! Eli Evans. Watch him track this football. There's a lot of things going on in this play. This is called concentration. Great shot by our hero Cam. Excellent job by Charles. And an even better job by Eli Evans. Williams, inside run. Zion establishing the run game here for Santa Rosa. And you could see the body language and the confidence of this Santa Rosa JC football team right now. 2nd down and 5. You call anything in your playbook. Everything's open to you. Keeper, Portis, gets down in space. Not much game, but you know what? The defense is going to have to respect that call. And all you that streamed in last week, our JC games, our 3 JC, our California Community College games, we had over 17,000 devices streamed in. And a lot of those devices, or some of those devices, are multiple watchers on a smart TV at home having a cold libation, maybe a little barbecue. That's just beautiful. We appreciate your support. Portis, 3rd down, crossing route, in and out of the hands of Evans. And people at home would go, God, how can that guy make that great play and then drop that one? It's called football. And the Bear Cubs want to get points, so they're going to bring on the field goal team. Got to have the mechanics of this. Going to be about a 35-yard to a 34-yard attempt. Fink will hold. Cavello was the MVP last week for the Bear Cubs. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is good. I thought the kicker got hit there, but no call. Brilliant job by the Bear Cubs, and we're all tied at 10. Let's get that kick one more time. Everybody's got to be on the same page. Everybody do their job, block their gaps. Good snap, good hold. Cavello does the rest. And we're all tied up. Just like last week against City College. Bear Cubs trailed 14-0, and they came back and tied the game. 10 straight points by the Bear Cubs. 36-yard field goal by Cavello with 4:59 left in the second quarter. Taken at the 5-yard line. He's got a lot of room to run. Oh, my goodness. Cavello misses the tackle, and this is going to go to the house. Jeffrey, Missouri. And I noted him as a returner, and boy, he did just that, to just take the momentum back right away with this 95-yard kickoff return. He had one return for 35 yards, and this is great blocking by the Pirates kickoff team. And they're going to be one man short. Missouri takes it to the house for 95-yard return. And then the Pirates on and missed. You leaving points on the field. But I think we've got a flag. We'll have to redo this. I think Santa Rosa offsides. Captain Obvious. Now will Rusty go for two? No, they're going to re-kick it. Garibay will come on to kick the extra point. Kick is up. Didn't take long. That was about an 8-second answer by the kickoff team. We'll see if the Bear Cubs came to balance on this kickoff. Still haven't seen any blue jerseys. Wow. It's not often, and then Cavello's got to make the play. You got to rewind. Can you rewind that, Jace, a little bit? The kicker has got to use the sideline. Stop it right there. Just freeze it. The kicker's got to use the sideline as a 12th man. Go ahead and play it, Jace. So he wants to stay and work from the inside and force him outside. But he goes next level flag football, and it's a touchdown for the Bear Cubs. Could Scott answer with a return of his own? Most certainly. And Kai Dukes is back there as well, and he's going to take the kick inside the end zone. And he returns it out to the 24-yard line where Santa Rosa will get the football. Now, remember, they deferred the kickoff, so they'll get the ball to start the second half. You know what they'd like to do? They'd like to just take this ball, evaporate the clock, and score. Then get the ball to start the second half. We'd call that winners outs. But just thank everybody. Subscribe where you're watching this game, youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. Like the broadcast. I know I can be annoying, but also subscribe. Ouch. Rob Vargas, Merrill West, comes unblocked, doesn't get in a hurry, and with the TFL. See, rewind that, Jace. The beauty, watch young football players, watch how he just breaks down in space. We'll come back to it. It's a great form tackle. Portis. Throw. It's caught. He's got room to run. Scott gets it out to the 29-yard line. But if we could show that the prior play of Vargas breaking down in space and making the tackle right here. Bam. And you wrap up and you take the runner to the ground. 3rd and 5 for the Bear Cubs. Got to block Stallworth off the edge. Oh, swing screen. He's wide open. And he'll get the first down. That's just a simple play, but the quarterback and the receiver have to be on the same page, and I think this replay will illustrate that they were. So the receiver just releases inside, and then you've got to be able to get upfield, Gandell does just that. Portis taking what the defense gives him, and it's a first down. 1st and 10 for the Bear Cubs. Nice sit route. Great job here by Evans. He recognizes that if he continues to run, we've got a Pirate player down. Watch 17. He could keep running, but trust me, he just sits down in the zone, catches, and gets a positive gain. And we've got a Pirate player down. We'll come back. You're watching Bear Cub football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. Washer Express, proud partners of Santa Rosa Junior College Athletics, is the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. And if you want the best deal in town, ask us about our Unlimited Wash Club. Look for the Union 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express, always at your service. Are though. This Santa Rosa Junior College football game on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by Santa Rosa JC Athletics. Go to srjcathletics.com to learn more about the 18 men and women California Community College athletic teams. Tyler Sells is an injured player for Modesto. Evans with the 5-yard gain on first down, just sitting down in the middle of the zone. Portis in breaking route, but the Bear Cubs didn't get much on that play. But nice job defensively by MJC of recognizing somebody's going out and somebody's going in. A little twist up front by Modesto. It'll be 3rd down and 4. My mistake. I got more laps to run, Jace. Pirates look like they're going to bring a little pressure. Corner route. Just didn't get enough air underneath it for Randall to come up with it. And the Bear Cubs have an interesting decision here. You don't want to give Modesto a short field, but they'll have plenty of time to think about it with the 2-minute timeout that Jason I forgot completely about last week. Do you have the end of the okay, let's show you the end of the San Francisco game last week. I'll walk you through it. Go ahead, Jace. So they're line, and they bring in a Wildcat quarterback, and you see the high snap. So it's recovered around the 18, maybe the 20-yard line. So they bring on the field goal team, which they should have just sneaked it in. And then the Bear Cubs, and there's the late arrival on City College of San Francisco Airlines. So the mechanics of the play are off already. And then the Bear Cubs defense, the Paisan, Dante Antonini with the block. And the wingman should not be moving his inside foot. The Bear Cubs will punt. And gets a Pirate bounce, and they'll take over on their own 27-yard line. 28-yard line. Trey corrected me. With 1:50 left. where our streams dropped, I believe, possibly. Was able to get a 11-yard touchdown run by Zion Williams, and then Cavello got a field goal, a 36-yarder to tie it up at 10. But the ensuing kickoff was returned 95 yards by Modesto Junior College. Mr. Missouri taking it to the house to put the Pirates up 17-10. Then the Pirates' drive was stopped at midfield by this Santa Rosa JC defense, and that was the end of the second quarter and the end of the half. And now we stand, and it's 17-10. Please share the live link. We apologize for the stream being broken and the heads up about that, but we should be good to go for the rest of the game. But please feel free to share this link with friends and family. I'm Chris Babcock, and thanks for joining us here on the streaming home of Santa Rosa Junior College football. NorCal Sports TV present. This Santa Rosa Junior College football game on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by Santa Rosa JC Athletics. Go to srjcathletics.com to learn more about the 18 men and women California Community College athletic teams. Jolly Washer Express. Look for the Union 76 station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express, always at your service. Pasalacqua and Pasalacqua LLP. We are members of the community who happen to be darn good lawyers. American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for over 40 years. Pave the planet. NCS TV Overnight Summer Basketball Camp. 5-day overnight camp for 4th through 12th graders in Sonora. Go to norcalsportstv.com/camp for all the details.
Welcome back. Bienvenidos. I'm incredibly excited that we all get to come together to start our new academic year. I'd like to begin by welcoming our new students. We are so excited that you're here. Welcome to the Bear Cub family. We have spent the greater part of the summer getting ready for all of you, making some improvements around our different sites and campuses. Faculty have been getting ready with their curriculum. Staff have continued to provide services throughout all of the admissions and enrollment processes, and we just are ready for you to be here, so welcome back.
This Santa Rosa Junior College football game on NorCal. Pirates of Modesto JC leads Santa Rosa 17-10. We apologize to our loyal watchers, subscribers, fans, friends, family. We're back, and we appreciate the heads up on those things. Sometimes you just got to make the best out of things. We've got a good football game on our hands. Santa Rosa deferred the opening kickoff choice, so they will get the ball to start the second half. I'm Chris Babcock, and thanks for joining us here on NorCal Sports TV Statistics. Third down, Santa Rosa's 3 of 8. Modesto's 2 of 7, but 2 of 2 on fourth down. Both teams ran a total of 34 plays. Total offense for Santa Rosa, 149. For Modesto, 163. Net yards passing, Santa Rosa 115, Modesto with 55. Portis was 16 of 21. Rushing attempts, 13 attempts for a net of 34. For the Pirates, 21 of 108. Davis, 6 carries for 28 yards. Williams had 9 carries for 39 yards. The Pirates will kick off, and this will be a touchback and a chance for the Bear Cub offense to get to work. Portis was 16 of 21, did throw an interception in the end zone. But then the defense came back, Holman with the chicken strip, and the Bear Cub offense regrouped and scored a touchdown on that drive. 1st and 10 from the 25. Williams putting his foot in the ground and picking up 3 yards.
Williams with the carry. Tackle on that play. Villegas.
2nd and 7 for Santa Rosa.
2nd and 7.
Pirates fumbled there in the second quarter. That's their 6th fumble, their 4th lost fumble of the season. Portis, corner route, catch. This is a great thrown football to Keon Moore. Portis teardrops this thing and just fits it in between the defensive backfield of Modesto JC. Portis with a slight fake, the corner route, and he fits it in between 3 defensive players for the Pirates. Well done. First down just on this side of midfield at the 49-yard line. Beautiful throw by Portis. Williams resets. Looks like Pirates are going to send some pressure. They do. And Williams makes the catch, lowers his shoulder, and a near loss turns into a positive play. Second to two. Williams, too many guys for him to block, so he just a little check release here. And able to get a couple of yards. Nice tackle by Frank Callum in space. Positive gain, nevertheless, for the Bear Cubs. Split wide at the top of your screen as Eli Evans, triangle bunch down here at the bottom of your screen. Williams with another carry and keeps his feet moving and give him 2. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
Ball spotted at the Modesto 46.
Malayan in the middle there, stuffing the gaps. Third down in the first half. Bear Cubs were 3 of 8. They're going to win this game. They're going to have to convert on third down. 2-by-2 set. Pirates with an amoeba front. Scott in motion. Flat route. I don't think he knew it was coming. Oh, my goodness. That's a missed opportunity for Santa Rosa. Scott was surprised by this pass. And you're supposed to get a little rub route. Defensive coordinators call it a pick route by Sean Randall. That didn't happen. Cavello with the punt. And it'll take a Bear Cub bounce down to the 6-yard line where Modesto will have their first possession of the second half, up a score. Thanks for joining us here on NorCal Sports TV. Number 4 against number 18 in the state here in beautiful Santa Rosa on the campus of SRJC Bailey Field. Davis lines up behind Tafoya. Then there goes Davis. The white jerseys get a hat on a hat and then some, and Davis takes it right up the middle, and it's a 16-yard gain. Polo Georges wrestles him down. 1st and 10 for the Pirates. Little RPO, 18-yard throw and catch. Maynor out of Tracy's wide open, and that's what happens when you have the inside running game. Linebackers have to respect that fake, and Antonini and company creep up, and the Modesto receiver, Maynard, slips right behind the Bear Cub defense. Robledo with the tackle, not before it's a 5-yard gain for the Pirates. They were on the 6, and all of a sudden now are at the 44-yard line. Davis. And he's picking up yardage in chunks. That's another 10-plus yard gain for him. Davis is up to 49 yards rushing. And they'll run right behind this offensive line. Davis gets a blow. And subbing in for him is Bailey, but we've got a hold on the Pirates. I don't want to come. Well, you got to tell the truth here. Only 4 penalties combined from these teams make it 5. But you can't have the hands outside the shoulders. That's going to be an easy call. Both teams have played with a lot of discipline today, unlike what we saw last week and the opening week. But the Pirates now are playing behind the chains. 1st and 20. Big tight end out here in space is Friedman. They go inside run, and stepping down is Jack Larson out of Casa Grande. Short gain, 2nd and 19. Polo Georges again. Really getting there early and often was Jack Larson. 3rd down. Tafoya He's got a lot of time. Had the shallow cross, didn't throw it, and then he'll run. He's got a receiver on the shallow cross, Malone out of Clovis High. He comes right down the middle of the field, but probably didn't have a clear passing lane to throw the football. But watch, there's that shallow cross. Got to throw him the football. There's nobody there.
Watch the officials for starting the clock.
Play that again, Jace. That's a good shot by our center camera. Oh, we'll play it after this. 3 by 1 set. 3rd and 13. Pirates 2 of 7 on 3rd down. Tafoya with the pass, but getting his hands up in the passing lane. Anthony Scardina. Nice play by him. If you can't get there, get your hands up. It's a little end stunt, and gets his hands up. Nice play by him. Pirates can't convert on 3rd down. They're now 2 of 9 on 3rd down. Scott will have his heels at the 10-yard line. And this is going to bounce and get into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Santa Rosa will have another possession here with 9:39 left in the 3rd quarter as they trail by 7. The Bear Cubs will take the ball on the right hash. Portis.
Ball is spotted at the 20-yard line.
Gindel will come in and offset to Portis' left. 3 receivers set with a receiver at the top of your screen. Portis, screen, it's deflected, and it's a completion, but it's going to be a 4-yard loss.
Tip pass caught by Keon Moore.
Moore was running one of these slip screens, but look at the defensive edge guy for the Pirates to get his hands up. Great job. We've got offsides, free play. Portis takes advantage, and it's caught. Eli Evans with the toe-tap swag. And I believe it'll be enough for a first down. Corner route. And actually just a vertical, and it was a back shoulder fade. Nice timing there. And Evans with the toe-tap swag. And I believe this is going to be a first down. Here's the call. It was offsides on Modesto, but Coach DePola obviously declines the penalty. Portis, slant route, and it's nearly intercepted. Mr. Mayo at a Lincoln of Stockton comes up and closes this. They've thrown this in front of him several times today. This time he reacts and nearly comes up with the interception. 2nd and 10. That triggers to run the slant and go, in my humble opinion. 2-by-2 set. Portis will change the play. And resetting is Gindel to his left. Hitch route. First down. Young receivers watching at home. Joseph Campbell presents the target to the quarterback, catches the football, and immediately gets south on this. Great job by him. Portis taking what the defense gives him. Another screen. Campbell. Positive gain. 4 yards. You've got Scott and Moore blocking for Campbell, and they pick up 4 yards. It's something I made in my notes today, and I didn't want to bring it up, but I want to give the Bear Cubs really had a tough time lining up correctly early in the game against City College. Those mechanics have not been there today. We've got a fumble, and that's Pirate football. Gindel is chicken stripped, and the Pirates create a turnover. Watch the white jerseys get and attack this football.
Recovered by Modesto.
And that's a turnover, and the Pirates
On the 43-yard line. First and 10.
are in business. Ace formation. Naked, tied in the flat. And this is a pretty run by him. He knows he's going to have a defender right at his legs. He's been hit a couple of times there. But watch Friedman just work himself through one-on-one traffic along near the sidelines, the television numbers. Davis. And it's a first down, 8-yard gain.
Brought down by Kai Dukes.
Dukes with the tackle, but not before that first down.
First and 10 from the 27-yard line.
Fermin Villegas was the defender for Modesto that caused the fumble. Davis. And as this big offensive line of the Pirates just gets going, it's going to be tougher on the defensive line of the Bear Cubs. Davis, what a debut last week. Community College Coaches Player of the Week. There's a flat route. Polo Georges, sure tackle at the 20. And then we've got the back judge with the fly cast, and it's a penalty here.
Brought down by Polo Georges. Flag is down.
And Kenny Leffel with the call.
Pass interference on the offense. Number 16. Penalty reinforced. Replay third down.
So you can't block while the ball's in the air downfield, especially if the ball's thrown downfield. You can't block downfield as a wide receiver. Good call by the back judge, and
Second down.
it'll be 2nd down and 20 for MJC. And I know, Jay, as soon as I mentioned that we've been fairly penalty-free today, the yellow flags would make a stronger appearance than they did in the first half. Speed option. And that's how you play it. Brilliant job. Kyron Jackson Davis using the sideline and knowing he's got Larson pursuing. Watch 42. Just run down the line of scrimmage. Doesn't over-penetrate. And Jackson with the TFL. 3rd down for Modesto. Third and 20-plus. Polo Georges with the blitz. Pass was deflected, but catching the ball off the deflection is the Pirates receiver, Caden Bailey, and it'll be 4th down.
Ball is on the 31
And
line.
you just play the fake here, folks. Don't worry about rushing.
Emmanuel Garibay.
It's going to be a 48-yard attempt, but the Bear Cubs ought to just stay at home. Just stay at home. Don't take the bait. I've seen this before. No, they get the field goal off. They don't fake it. And they nail the 48-yarder. Garibay, my apologies of doubting you, young man, but sometimes the treasure chest of the Pirates, they'll lure you into thinking you're going to attempt the field goal, and then they'll fake it. 48-yarder with 4:58 left in the quarter, and that's 10 straight for the Pirates. You're watching Bear Cub football on NorCal Sports TV. Garibay with the 48-yard field goal and then plays 12th man on the defense and kicks it through the end zone for a touchback.
Kickoff sails into and out of the end zone. Ball will be placed at the 25-yard line. First and
4:47 left. Clock is continuing to run.
clock operator, please stop the clock and reset it to 4:55. 4 minutes, 55 seconds.
20-10.
Thank you.
Bear Cubs need to answer.
Santa Rosa.
Portis. Hitch route. Sometimes you just keep it simple
Jovan Scott with
and you just throw the little quick hitch. It looked like the Bear Cubs might go into their no-huddle offense here. I like it. Change the tempo.
first and 10.
2-by-2. Pirates are no one of the receivers who should just be watching the ball leaves early, surely, and I believe this will be on the slot receiver as the clock continues to run. First home game for Santa Rosa. If the slot,
On the offense, number 10.
yeah, that's
Clock operator, please reset the game clock to 4:31. 4:31.
Kenny Leffel, longtime
Thank you.
high school and college official. First and 15 for Santa Rosa. Portis hits Randall, and the Pirates defense rallies to the football like bees on honey. More like bears on honey, but that wouldn't be good because that was the Bear Cubs catching the football. Nevertheless, it's going to be second down and 12.
Second and 13.
Blitz. It's picked up. Corner route. Catched. Going to be short of the first down. And I think maybe have roughing the passer,
Flags are down.
but it could be on a hold on Santa Rosa. Kenny Leffel with the call.
Illegal block below the
At shot block.
on the offense, number 9.
Williams called for the chop block. Yeah, you can't cut a defender. And that's safety, safety, safety. And Bear Cubs will continue to be marched back, and this will be spotted inside the 18-yard line. See what Coach Abbasi and company for the Pirates might have dialed up here. But it's second and forever.
Ball is spotted at the 18-yard line.
They've got to, I don't know why the chains are moving.
Second down.
They've got to get to the 46-yard line. 28 yards to go here if my Chico State math is correct. Portis will scramble. Got to protect the football. And picks up 7. And now it'll be third down, and the Pirates will switch to their dime defense.
Portis on the keeper.
Santa Rosa's 3 of 9 on third down, and you got to really manage this if you're Portis. Meba front for the Pirates. Portis throw, catch, missed tackle. No, hit it. Official ruled him down. Randall,
Pass is complete to Sean Randall.
you be the judge. And the Bear Cubs will punt.
At the 34-yard line.
Can you do a little DJ Jason for me and bring that back? I don't know if his knee hit the ground. Freeze it. Keep going. Keep going. His palm is down. He's still okay. And it's a fair catch. He didn't miss anything, anybody. But, the officials made the call, decisive with the call. And that's why we have instant replay for you to decide. MJC's football with 2:12 left in the quarter. Pirates have scored the last 10 after seeing their 10-point lead evaporate. They've scored the last 10 points with the 10-point lead. Tafoya. He'll run and picks up 5 yards.
On the scramble.
Scardina.
Anthony Scardina and Ivan Robledo.
Robledo there as well. Didn't really.
6-yard gain. 2nd and 4.
Tafoya, great patience there. Davis inside run and getting in there, getting dirty is Holman.
Brought down by Hayden Hope.
So it's third down. Modesto 2 of 9 on third down here.
3rd and 3.
Heavy set for the Pirates. Davis, oh my goodness, he's got room to run. Down inside the Bear Cub territory, down to the 45-yard line.
Running right.
And they convert, running the football. Davis will take a break, and coming in for him is Bailey.
Ball is spotted at the 45.
Just collapsed the edge there. And Davis
Modesto.
getting north and picks up the first down. Pirates can really take control of this game here with a score. And their running game is really, really starting to take effect here.
Hayden Bailey with the carry.
Davis has 89 yards.
Ball is spotted at the
Bailey has 24. Tafoya 25.
1st and 10 Modesto.
They have nearly already 200 yards rushing. Tafoya has a receiver, and it's a touchdown, Pirates. 30-yard score.
Des Malone.
Malone is all alone. Tafoya. Nice play fake, gets out in space, and wide open. The Pirates do it to you with the run, but they're also obviously capable of doing it in the air. And it's 27-10 Modesto. You're watching Santa Rosa JC football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Santa Rosa JC Athletics. Washer Express, proud partners of Santa Rosa Junior College Athletics, is the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. And if you want the best deal in town, ask us about our Unlimited Wash Club. Look for the Union 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express, always at your service. Washer Express, proud partners of Santa Rosa Junior College Athletics, is the fastest and most convenient car wash in town.
High hoops and even more heat for Santa Rosa.
17 unanswered points for the Pirates. And we've got a touchback. Padilla kicks it into the end zone. And it'll be out to the 25 with 17 seconds left in the third quarter. And we talk about the effects of a running game. And today, you're getting outrushed. Modesto 193 to Santa Rosa's 46. Tough to compete with those numbers. Quick screen. Williams. I love how he just gets up the field. Watch Vargas, though, run to the football, number 2. This is how you run to the ball. We'll show you the replay here quickly. Watch the big, and then we go fourth quarter. Modesto JC leads Santa Rosa JC 27-10. You're watching Bear Cub football on NorCal Sports TV. When you need a lawyer, it is in Santa Rosa JC Athletics, Jolly Washer Express, Pasalacqua and Pasalacqua LLP, American Asphalt, and the NCS TV overnight summer basketball camp. Second down and 2. Williams picks up the first down and brings the truck stick. The license plate was WILLIAMS, and it's a first down. They've had some good running plays, but not enough. And time of possession, 24 minutes for Modesto, 20 minutes for Santa Rosa JC. Bear Cubs draw the offsides. They go vertical. And it's incomplete. Good coverage out here by Wartson, but this will be a free 5 yards for the Bear Cub offense. And I think the clock's continuing to run. So we'll let them sort this out here. So our next Santa Rosa JC football game will be September 20th here at 1 o'clock as the Bear Cubs host San Jose City College. 1st and 5 for Santa Rosa. Thanks for joining us here on NorCal Sports TV. Complete chain-moving catch. Randall from Portis into Modesto territory. Bear Cubs get right up to the football. Portis changing the play. Bear Cubs used to be on the other sideline, but they're back over with us. Portis throw and just wasn't accurate with this throw, under duress. But when you throw off your back foot, your accuracy is greatly affected. And Scott wasn't able to come up with it. Good pass rush there by Modesto. That's a great shot from our center cam. Clock stops, 2nd down and 10. Pirates with the amoeba front. Little movement up there. Nobody in a 2-point or nobody in a 3 or 4 point stance. And they do a good little twist and chout and goes incomplete. Davion King is in coverage there. I don't know. I think Modesto, I think Santa Rosa's got to go for it here. And they will. Good coverage. No, it's 3rd and 10. I'm getting ahead of myself here. 3-by-1 set. 3 receivers towards the Modesto bench. Evans at the bottom of his screen. 2 deep safeties for the Pirates. Right tackle move, no call, and Portis is sacked. Booth, Adam Merced. You could hear the Jaws theme. Bum, 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 bum. And he gets home. Booth, 1.5 sacks last week, gets one there. And substitution, mass confusion. And we've got a timeout. You're watching Bear Cub football on NorCal Sports TV. Washer Express, proud partners of Santa Rosa Junior College Athletics, is the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. And if you want the best deal in town, ask us about our unlimited wash club. Look for the Union 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express, always at your service. Punt for Santa Rosa, and it'll be spotted at the 23-yard line. Passalaqua and Passalaqua LLP, when you need a lawyer, it is important to work with someone who is a careful listener, a strong communicator, and an assertive advocate. Richard and Joseph Passalaqua bring the same client-focused approach to law that their father practiced when he founded the family firm in Hillsburg nearly 40 years ago. Whether you want to protect significant assets or plan for loved ones, they will be there to serve and protect you. Contact Passalaqua and Passalaqua at 707-433-7255. Passalaqua and Passalaqua. We are members of the community who happen to be darn good lawyers. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Richard, for your continued partnership with NorCal Sports TV. Bootleg. Tafoya had the tight end in the flat the whole time, but wanted to maybe take a shot deep. Then comes back to the tight end, and it goes incomplete. Jolly Washer Express, American Asphalt. Support Community Athletics, Richard and Joseph Passalaqua. Third down and 9. Bear Cubs need to make a play on defense. Throw. Catch first, run second. That was the opposite. Dukes just catch the ball and fall down. It's a first down. But he had other aspirations of making a bigger play. Well, you get greedy, and that's the result. Good shot here. And the Bear Cubs get a stop. Scott's got game breaker speed as a returner, trying to get a little momentum going for Santa Rosa. Great kick. Scott, fair catch at the 28-yard line. 46-yard punt for the Pirates. Again, Passalaqua and Passalaqua LLP. When you need a lawyer, it is important to work with someone who's a careful listener, a strong communicator, and an assertive advocate. We are members of the community who happen to be darn good lawyers. 707-433-7255. Bear Cub football. They trail by 17. 3 scores. And 7 years ago. Williams spin cycle move and picks up 5 yards on that first down run. Don't have any time to waste if you're Santa Rosa here. Just under 12 minutes left here from Bailey Field in Santa Rosa. Thanks for joining us here on NorCal Sports TV. Williams. And he'll pick up the first down. Portis, slant route, catch. Eli Evans. His 7th reception of the game, and it's a first down. Bear Cubs have moved the football. They just haven't closed their drives. Credit this Pirate defense. Portis. Throw and blanket coverage out there by Modesto JC. And that's Mayo. He's all over it. clock stops. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Subscribe where you're watching this game today. Like the broadcast. Subscribe, youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. We're over 20,000 subscribers. We'd like to get above and beyond that. Pretty please. Sugar on top. 2nd and 10. Portis. And goes incomplete. Scott ran the hitch. I'm not sure he was supposed to turn inside. And it's 3rd down and 10. Portis is 28 of 39 with an interception. On 3rd down, Santa Rosa's 3 of 11. That's been the game. .221 yards passing and 52 net yards rushing. Williams resets. Portis changing the call. Steps up in the pocket. He's got a receiver. Touchdown! Santa Rosa Junior College. Portis to Scott. 47 yards. That's the big play that this Bear Cub offense has been looking for. Portis does a great job of stepping up in the pocket, keeping his eyes downfield. And the Bear Cubs take advantage of the Modesto Junior College Blue Bayou Linda Rodstad coverage, or lack thereof, and get the TD. Cavello's kick is good. Calvillo with the kick. Passalaqua and Passalaqua. When you need a lawyer, it is important to work with someone who's a careful listener, a strong communicator, and an assertive advocate. Richard and Joseph Passalaqua bring the same client-focused approach to law that their father practiced when he founded the family firm in Hillsburg nearly 40 years ago. Whether you want to protect significant assets and plan for loved ones, fight a drunken driving charge, or you've been injured in an accident and need to recover medical costs and lost wages, we will guide you through the process and protect your interests at every step. Contact Passalaqua and Passalaqua LLP at 707-433-7255. We are members of the community who happen to be darn good lawyers. Portis to Scott. And Bear Cubs defense, starting with their special teams, need to get a stop and quickly. Henry with the tackle in space. So 5 yards will be added to the end of the run. Plenty of time here. But this is where that big offensive line of the Pirates takes effect. They've got 195 yards rushing on 33 attempts, nearly 6 yards an attempt. But don't think that Coach Stiver's just going to run the ball every time. This is where, especially on 2nd down, they'll run the naked or the bootleg off the power. Or you just give it to Davis and sneaking up along. Robledo sneaking up along the line of scrimmage makes the sure tackle. Robledo.
2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Robledo's 10 tackles. He's got a TFL. Give him 11 now. Bubble screen. And that is a great fly cast by the back judge. He's on the Russian River.
Flags are down.
And with the cast, And I believe this one's coming back. Hopefully we got a shot of that. And then you'll see a flag come in here. It's called on the tight end, Friedman. And then there comes the back judge to break it down. And the Pirates will be playing behind the chains. It was tied at 10. The Pirates ran off 17 straight. And then the Bear Cubs just answer Portis to Scott on the scramble, keeping his eyes downfield. And the beautiful voice of Linda Ronstadt echoing Blue Bayou. And it's a touchdown for the Bear Cubs. And Santa Rosa nearly jumps off sides. No penalty. Intended receiver was Maynor. And it's 9:46 left in the fourth quarter. Don't see any flags on the field. 11 penalties combined from these teams. That's a relief. Last week there was 34 in the Santa Rosa City College of San Francisco game. 3rd and 16. The down marker says 4th down and 16, and that gets switched. 3rd and 16. If you're Santa Rosa, keep everything in front. Everything in front. Tafoya, throw. Wow. He's going to be short, but I guarantee you Coach Stivers is going to go for it here. But one thing that is required on the resume of quarterbacks at Modesto, you're going to have to be able to be a quick kicker, meaning they can line you up in the shotgun and quick kick. Now, the Pirates are bringing on their punt team. That doesn't mean they're going to punt the ball. Doesn't mean they're going to punt the football. And if you're Santa Rosa and you don't have the personnel, it might be worth the timeout. They will punt the football. And it's a short kick. And great job by the Bear Cub defense. The Bear Cub offense will take over our own 27. So goal accomplished by the defense. And I've known Rusty Stivers. Modesto's one of our original NorCal SportsTV partner. And always talk to Coach Stivers. What's in the treasure box today? Meaning, the Pirates have a treasure chest. He says, I got nothing in the treasure chest. I meant, no trick plays. No. And I get it because they've got a powerful run game. But as a broadcaster, we love to cue the circus music. Speaking of circus music, Scott for 17 yards. He's wide open. Turns his shoulder to the quarterback and Portis with a FedEx delivery. He's got time and gets right back up. Quick out, Campbell breaks a tackle, picks up another 8 yards. Charles Wright had a chance to make the play, but Campbell's a big receiver at 6'4" and picks up another first down for the men in blue. Williams up the gut. Picks up 5 yards. And I appreciate Santa Rosa hasn't abandoned the running game. Of course, they picked up their chunks with passing the football, but you keep this Pirate defense honest. Play action. Portis, vertical, goes incomplete. Almost intercepted. Perea out of Manteca was there. And I don't know if the intended receiver was supposed to stay on the hash mark. Mass substitution for the Pirates. A little dime defense here. Portis Third down, 4-down territory. Thanks, Captain Obvious. Campbell offsets to his right. Press coverage at the top of your screen. Off coverage at the bottom of your screen. Portis in full control here. Oh, then we got a delay game. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. That hurts. And my critic, myself, would go, well, if he's in control, then why did they get the delay of game? So now it's 3rd and 10. Randall comes in. Randall and Moore at the top of your screen. Bottom of your screen is Evans and Scott. Campbell offset to Portis' right. Shallow cross. Evans breaks a tackle. And this is going to be a gain and plus 15 yards because Portis took a late hit. Easy call here. This is the shallow cross. We call it a zero route. And he took a hit, and then you've got Pirates pulling flags instead of making tackles. And Kenny Leffel with the call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer on the defense. Penalty be tacked on half the distance, first down.
So it won't be a 15-yard penalty. It'll be half the distance to the goal. So we'll be inside the 10-yard line. Actually to the 12-yard line. So red zone opportunity here for Santa Rosa. Williams. A shimmy and a shake and a peanut butter and a jelly leg run. Wow. That's as pretty as an 8-yard run as you're going to see. Williams, he's dead for rights in the backfield. And, you know, I appreciate is Eli Evans coming back and helping his teammate and not calling for a hold. Power eye. Williams. Short. It'll be 3rd down and less than a yard. Power eye formation. 2 fullbacks. Don't see it that often. Ball spotted at the 4. It looks like they just have to get between the 3 and the 4-yard line. Portis sneaks it, and he gets the first down, I believe. Hopefully I didn't go Joe Starkey and call the first down without letting the officials do their job. As they impile everybody. Portis is a little high there. Needs to keep his pad level down. And I think it's 4th down. And not much. Ball is just this side of the 3-yard line. And I completely botched how far they needed to go for the first. And then we've got a timeout. I love the timeout. It's the most important play of the game. We want to thank all of our partners, Santa Rosa JC Athletics. Go to santarosajcathletics.com to learn more about the 18 men and women California Community College athletic teams. Jolly Washer Express. Look for the Union 76 station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Pioneer Road in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express, always at your service. American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for more than 40 years. Pasalacqua and Pasalacqua LLP. We are members of the community who happen to be darn good lawyers. This is, well, Santa Rosa calls a timeout, and they're going to kick the field goal. Covello 20-yard attempt here. And the kick is good. 10 straight points for the Bear Cubs. Defense gets the stop. Offense gets the score. And I think the rationale there is that Coach DePola and his staff, they want to keep the Mo. So they kick the field goal, and it's a one-score game, 27-20. 20-yard chip shot. Cavello, his second field goal of the game. And credit the Pirate defense down there to make a play. Bend but did not break. It looks like the hands team is on the field for Modesto. There's still a lot of time left here. I don't think they're going to onside kick. And the Cavello with the much-needed touchback. Well done. Put your defense in a position to succeed. MJC football on their 25-yard line. Portis has thrown for 317 yards. He's thrown in his 2 games against Modesto for over 700 yards. And Coach Stivers making sure that the ball is on the right hash and not the left hash. 1st and 10 for the Pirates. They'd like to just take this ball and run out the clock and just keep moving the chains. Davis picks up 8. And that will get Davis to 100 yards, I believe. Oh, the Pirates didn't have enough men on the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 1st and 15. You got to line up correctly. You have to have 7 men on the line of scrimmage. And Pirates only had 5. That's huge. 5:32 here. Bailey Field on the campus of Santa Rosa Junior College. I'm Chris Babcock, and thanks for joining us on the streaming home of Santa Rosa JC football and men's basketball, NorCal Sports TV. Davis, take 2, picks up 5. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Davis with the carry. Brought down by Caden Holman.
And Holman, I don't know if he's cramping, and we've got a timeout. I believe he's cramping. He's played a lot of – yes, he is. When players go to grab that toe, you know that they're cramping. And I'm not a trainer. I played one in a school play. But I always find it interesting that the guy is cramping, but yet none of the athletic staff will give him some Gatorade or some water to drink while he's there. And Holman, he's a talented young man. He can drink water on his back. And once you start cramping in a game, it's tough to recover from that. So it'll be after the injury timeout, it'll be 2nd and 9 for Santa Rosa. Holman's made 6 tackles today. Next week, Santa Rosa's in Monterey, and we're going to have to check the schedule and see who the Pirates, we know where the Pirates do. They're traveling to state defending champion College of San Mateo. So Holman, get him some water. Get him some Gatorade. So it's 2nd down and 9. Oh, now he's got some Gatorade in his hand. There you go. Second down and 9. Crowd encouraging the Bear Cubs. Davis breaks the tackle, moves the chains. And helmet came off a Santa Rosa player, so Baker will have to come out for a play. But Davis, look at his patience here, finding a spot, forward lean, and then brings the truck stick to finish the play. First down for Modesto. So we're inside 4 minutes. When you're ahead, it's what's called 4-minute offense. You want to tell your offense, make the plays you're supposed to. Don't try to run for extra yardage. I mean, if somebody's held you up, don't try to get that extra because somebody's going to come and strip the football. So you protect the football, and all you want to do is you want to maximize and run down this play clock, which you have 40 seconds per play on live footballs, and you just want to move the chains. And if you're the Santa Rosa defense, you got to act accordingly. But on a play like this where they've been all run, be surprised if Modesto JC runs some type of play action pass on this 2nd down play. That's the best time to throw with the lead is on 2nd down. Bailey's out here in the slot. Davis offset, and he'll get another attempt, and he'll move the chains. Davis is over 122 yards today. Didn't have the average that he had last week. 9 carries for 213 yards last week against Laney. But you see how he runs through arm tackles. There's no such thing as arm tackles. Arm attempted tackles. Pirates are inside Santa Rosa territory, and credit to Foya of running this play clock below 5 seconds every single snap. Something that if Matt Ryan would have done, the Patriots would have never come from behind and beat the Falcons. The plays you call are important, but also evaporating that play clock as the clock is running. So now it's down to 2:08. The Pirates had the ball with 5:57 to start the possession, and they've already run nearly 4 minutes off the clock. Good football game here from Bailey Field. Again, like the broadcast and subscribe to our YouTube channel where you're watching this game, youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. I'm Chris Babcock, and we are the streaming home of California Community College football. We have 4 games going on today. 2nd and 3. After the timeout, Davis gets 1, and we've got I don't know if we've got a Santa Rosa timeout or the 2-minute timeout.
Tackle on that play by Jack Larson.
Interesting timeout because if they would have, they only saved.
The game clock to 2:03. 2 minutes, 3 seconds.
Yeah, it's always it's always a tough situation there. Do you just let it go down to the 2-minute timeout and save a timeout? It's going to be 3rd down and 2. But Santa Rosa decided to use their last timeout. And Modesto gets the first down here. Pretty much going to be the ball game. If you don't call the timeout and they get the first down, at least you've got one in your pocket. Want to thank both coaches for helping us prepare for this game, and hopefully it was reflective in the broadcast. And I'll be flying to Seattle tomorrow morning to just stat baby for the 49ers radio broadcast with Tim Ryan and Guy Haberman. Bootleg, and that's Rusty Stiver's offense right there on that play. The Bear Cubs sell out for the run, and Coach Stivers goes, "Not so fast." And Glenn Weber just wide open on the crossing route, and he stays in bounds. And I know you're going to have the 2-minute timeout, but it's a situation. And we mentioned on the previous drive, the best time to throw is on those 2nd down or those 3rd and short situations, and they did just that. And I think that's going to seal it up. It'll be 1:57. Santa Rosa doesn't have any more timeouts. So as long as the Pirates don't commit any penalties, they're going to have a friendly bus ride home. I would imagine that their day started, probably got on the bus, probably left Modesto probably around 6:30 this morning. Rise and shine, that was the first key for Coach Stivers. Whole team better be mentally prepared and also be on time. Davis picks up 5. So they don't have to snap this football until the 1:12 mark on the clock. Mass substitution for the Pirates. Little substitution, mass confusion. Go little cars for you on this beautiful sunny day, the start of fall in Sonoma County. And this is victory formation. We can hear Coach Stivers, victory. Usually you go under center, but it's going to be the shotgun, and they're going to have to run one more play. You look back in this game, the interception in the end zone. So instead of putting points on the board, it was an interception, but credit the Bear Cubs. They caused the turnover and were able to score on that. And the effort, as always, with Santa Rosa was there. Just didn't make enough plays to beat the number 4 team in the state, and then that'll do it. Santa Rosa JC battled, but just couldn't put up enough points to beat this physical and talented Bear Cub football team. The Pirates physical up front, and then you've got a running back like Davis who just puts the forward lean on you. And it really, you could see the effects on that last drive, be able to take the football from their own 25 and ran out the last 5 minutes and 57 seconds of the game. And we talked about 4-minute offense. That is 4-minute offense plus. So we'll wrap it up here from Bailey Field, where MJC beat the Bear Cubs 27-20 to win this Week 2 matchup. Bear Cubs dropped to 1-1. The Pirates moved to 2-0. Again, subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV for alerts about upcoming high school and community college football games. We have more games coming up on NorCal Sports TV. I know my alma mater, College of the Redwoods, will be playing at Foothill at 5 o'clock. Our next Santa Rosa JC football game on NorCal Sports TV will be Saturday, September 20th, when they host San Jose City College. Thanks for watching Bear Cub football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by SRJC Athletics. Thanks to our crew, Brian Rodriguez, Charles Forehand, and our director, Jason Green. I am Chris Babcock. Here in Santa Rosa, good afternoon, and thanks for being on the show.